So this is a quick video to show you how to add a new story. So we're just looking at the front end and we want to change this story here. So if we go to the back end, and then we need to go to posts, all posts, and then this shows our news stories, our coming soon, current exhibitions, and so on. So the simplest thing to do would perhaps be to just clone one of these stories, and you just roll over the title and there's an option here to click on clone, which I'm just doing. And then it appears here at the top of the list, and it's got a draft designation. So I'm clicking on that title, and now we can change the contents of this page and make it into a new news story. If you want to start perhaps by changing the title, I'm just going to call it Test News Story. And you can click on Publish in this context. Now, if we visit the site, I have to type in home because of this notification page. So now you can see the title has changed to Test News Story. So we'll go back to the dashboard, back to posts, and go back to our Test News Story. Now if you wanted to do this without the changes appearing live on the website, you can, rather than clicking on the Save button, you can just click on Preview. So I'm going to change the status here from Published to Draft. And that means that it won't be seen on the live site. So the next thing you might want to do is change the text of the news story. So we click on that link there, and you'll see there's two tabs here. One says text and the other says visual. The text bit shows you the code, the HTML behind, well, very simple HTML. It shows headings, tags, and so on. The best way to view your text is to click on the visual tab, and then you've got all these text editing tools here. So what I'm going to do now is go to the Word document that I've saved, and that's my title. So I'm going to copy that, or my strapline if you like, and because I've copied from a Word document, I want to be careful not to copy the formatting into the text editor here. So I'm going to click on this link that says Paste as Text. Now you may want to note also, this is a heading, and in this box here it says Heading 3. So we'll paste this in as text, as plain text. I've pasted that in, and it's actually retained the heading. Sometimes it might lose that and you'd have to set it again in this box. For example, if it had come in as paragraph, you'd then set it back to heading text. Let's go and copy the rest of our text. And now I'm going to do the same thing. Well, it's already selected Paste as Text, and just select the existing text, delete, put my cursor where I want it to be, and now I've typed in all the text. And then I can add line breaks. If you don't want a complete line break, you just want to put it on the next line, you hold down the Shift key and you get a smaller break there. So I just do a little bit of editing here. And when I'm happy, I can click on Save and Exit. Then Update. And then I can preview my changes. And then this will show me the post. And I can see, I think I need to make some changes to the text here. These are the images, which we're going to change in a moment. So we'll go back to Edit Post. Now it seems some of those line breaks that I put in weren't applied. Maybe that's a bit of a glitch, or maybe I'm not sure what happened, but this is the sort of thing that can happen in the real world. So we'll just put in those line breaks again, those paragraph breaks, I should say. And then save and save draft, because we don't want to publish yet. We don't want it to go live. Let's go back to that text box and see if those, for some reason, it doesn't want to accept these paragraph breaks. I'm just doing them one by one at the moment to check that it's, maybe for some reason it doesn't want to save them all in one go. Let me just check again. Yeah, they're all there. And we'll save the draft. Now the next thing we may want to do is change some of the images. So if you, I'm only going to add 2 images to this news story. So what I'll do is there's 1, 2, 3, 4 images. Let's get rid of 2 of those, and now we just have 2 images and 2 captions. So click on this settings button here, and this shows you the image that's currently there. We want to change this, so we go to upload an image, click on the upload files tag, select files, and navigate to where you've saved your image. And then it's important to give the image an alt text or an alt tag. I'm just going to call this Harold Knight for now. And click on Set as Image. And then you can change the alt tag here as well. And we'll use the same text for the title. And save and exit. Save draft. And now let's just quickly have a look at it, see how it's coming along. Now there does appear to be a glitch here where it's not putting in those line breaks. I'm not sure why that is, but if that persists as a problem, I'll come back to that another time. But for the purposes of this demonstration, I want to just show you the way we edit the text and edit the images. So let's go back to Edit Post. And you'll see the caption underneath that image wasn't correct. So you click on Caption and we'll just call it Harold Knight. And it was actually centered and it was italic. And then we save and exit. And we can go to change this image, upload an image, upload files, select files, select our second image, open, and we'll just call this James Charles. and change it here. Save and exit, and let's change the caption as well. Highlight italic and centered text, save and exit, and preview. So as we scroll down, they're animated, these images, they come in from the right. If you don't want them to be animated, if we go back to Edit Post, if we go to the image settings, and if you scroll down here, you'll see there's an option for animation. And at the moment it's set from right to left. We'll just select no animation and save and preview. And now there's no animation, but the second image is animated. Right, so the final thing you want to do is make this news item live on the front of your website. So at the moment it's that news item. Oh, there is one more thing that you need to do for a news item, is you need to set the featured image. So I'm going to go to the news item. There's our test news story. And if we scroll down, you'll see here's the featured image, and that appears as a thumbnail for your news item. So I'm going to click on Remove Featured Image, then Set Featured Image, and I think we'll have this one. And then we'll just click Set Featured Image. And finally, what I'm going to do is Publish. And that should now appear on the front page of the site. Now I know if I click on Visit Site, it's going to take us to the splash page, so I'm just typing in Home. And there it is. There's our new test news story. You can click on Read More, and it takes us to the news story. And that's how you add a news story